So today I wanted to talk about this game that I played where I think it does a really good job of showcasing the importance of using natural barriers as well as having awareness of where your opponents are. So here I'm sort of trying to find where the opponents are, but I just immediately get taken out by that person because I had no idea where they were, and they were able to just pick me off really easily. And now they're going to take that opportunity to try and push, but they had taken me out, so I have the element of surprise on my side, and I just use sort of that shipping container as a barrier. Since I was outgunned there, they had 2 pistols, I had 1. When that's the case, it's usually best to play defensive. So something to keep in mind: if you're outgunned, play defensive. If not, I still tend to play defensive, but you're usually a little bit safer. Got a little bit lucky there, but this person is hanging out in our base, so I just take them out. And so here, our team has done a pretty good job of taking out theirs, so I'm just going to start pushing a little bit. I think someone's there, but indeed no one is actually there, so I use these trees as sort of a visual barrier between me and the opponent, and that way they don't really know where I am, but I knew where they were because I had been over there just a second ago. So once again, team has done a really good job of clearing out the way for me, and so me and this other guy are pushing. Now he's gone now, but I hit that guy, and so I'm going to carefully take this flag. Now I did make one crucial mistake here, and that is that I took out that one person when he didn't know I was there. That was completely unnecessary, and now he's going to respawn right there. I completely wasn't ready for it, and he just takes me out really easily. So that was a good move by him, but poor play by me. If you're going to take the flag, don't take out anyone who doesn't know you're there. And so here I'm just waiting. I think it's very important that you know the position of as many enemies as possible, and that way you can use barriers to block their bullets or shield yourself to gain the element of surprise. And that's why I'm so cautious right here. I really don't know where anyone is, so when I see that person, I'm ready and I take them out. Thankfully they didn't see me. Now here, I actually completely missed this person several times. I had no idea that they were there, and so they just shotgunned both of us down really quickly. So he has taken the flag, but I'm going to use this barrier here to sort of shoot around that edge. That's something that I like to do a lot because it means that they virtually have no way of shooting at you, but you can shoot at them. And that's only possible if you are moving. So you saw they were moving forward, so you can shoot ahead of them and then proceed to move behind the barrier. Now I got lucky there because my team was actually on it and they had the opposing team's flag, so that was a really good play by them. Now here I'm using this edge sort of as a barrier. I'm completely outgunned, so I'm going to retreat a little bit and try and get into a better position. So I'm going to back up over here and use the barn rather than their hay bales, but here I'm going to panic because the High Hermit threw grenades basically everywhere, so I was going to die, so I just decided to go sort of see if I could take someone with me. So this person just ran sort of in a straight line, so it's pretty easy to pick them off. That's another thing. Don't run in straight lines. If you can, try to sort of weave in and out as much as you can, and it makes you a lot more difficult to hit if you're unpredictable. So here I'm going to use the barn, but I don't get any hits, so I'm going to use a grenade sort of to cover my attack, but it fails, so I'm going to go back and try again. But this person is on to me, so I'm going to retreat once again, and I see this person, so I hide because they have taken out the rest of my team, and unfortunately that person followed me, so that was a good play by them. They had me on both sides, although the ones in front had not seen me yet, so he did the right thing there. So now I'm just waiting for them to make the first move because ultimately they're the ones pushing, and I want to keep my element of surprise for as long as possible. And right there, came in use because I was able to place those bullets in front of him before he saw me. And so that's pretty much the end of their push there. It's really important that when people are pushing like that, you use sort of your ambiguous position to your advantage so that you can slow it down or even reverse it altogether. And this person, I completely missed the first time, and so they're using that natural barrier. The pipes, actually. And they did a good job there, and we traded. So unfortunately there were no grenades there. I like to bring a grenade with me when I'm pushing like this, just so that when I inevitably do find someone on as narrow of a map as Homestead is, I can sort of activate it preemptively and see if I can at least take one person out with me. But no grenades there, so I'm just waiting to see where they are. This person doesn't look back, and I get lucky and take him out. So right here, this person plays really aggressive there, just sort of jumps out in front. That's never really a good idea, especially if you're outgunned. He only had one pistol, I had two. And so really I'm on a streak here, so I'm just going to keep pushing, use this barrier, and my team is starting to come up behind me. You can see that person probably saved my life there. So we have 3 right now, and so the momentum is with us, but I get taken out from all of them respawning. They did a really good job there of sort of just surrounding me. I think there were 2 at sort of a right angle, and that's a pretty good technique for taking out people.
Red flag dropped.
Because it's very difficult to dodge bullets when they're at right angles.
Red flag returned.
Right angles. So once again, I'm waiting for them to make the first move because our push failed, so they're probably going to try and counter push. You see this person just walk straight at me, and somehow I missed them like 3 times. So I don't know really how I missed that. I saw that they took out that person, and so they're just sort of walking up. Once again, just walking in straight lines, so I pick them off nice and easily. I don't really know what happened the last time they took me out. So here I'm just going to climb on top of that barrier and see if I can pick someone off, but my teammate traded. I see someone out in front, and so I'm going to try and use this barrier to surprise them. But right now it's just sort of chaotic, and so I'm just sort of running around. Got kind of lucky there. Had no idea what they were there, so kind of had the advantage with the double pistols. Right now I'm waiting for my team. I'm a little bit ahead of them right now, so I'm just going to sort of hold my position while they start to advance. And I'm using this tree sort of as a defense against the players that have spawned in from seeing me. And now I had seen a player behind me, so I'm ready to advance. But I'm completely surrounded here. Somehow I got lucky with the double kill though, right in time, and somehow did not die. But this person, the High Hermit, somehow got on top of that crate. I don't know how that's possible. It really surprised me, and I really wanted to try and see how he did it, but yeah, that was just distracting enough to completely throw me off. I did not know it was possible to get on top of those.
1 minute
Here, that was a really nice job. He used the barn sort of as cover. He had just seen that I took someone else out, and so he was able to just peek out from behind the barn, take me out, and then by the time my bullets reached him, he was already behind the barn again. So that's a really good job by him. I'm going to sort of try and use our little base here to do the same sort of thing. Now I have the element of surprise here, but once again, does a really nice job of taking me out in midair. That's tough to do, especially when you don't know where the person is, so that was a good job by him.
Blue flag returned.
So here I'm just going to wait for him to take the flag. They don't know I'm here, so I'm just going to shoot over that crate and take them out.
10 seconds
Right now
remaining.
it's kind of chaos. They're really pushing, and I just walk right past that person, and they just take me out. I thought they were on my team for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that's the game. We ended up winning and I didn't do horribly. Let's see, I got a 32 to 12 the ratio.